Josh Smith here with GottaBeMobile.com, giving you a first look at one of the most anticipated smartphones of the year. It's the Motorola Droid Bionic, a Verizon 4G LTE smartphone that's available starting today. We have a 4.3-inch QHD display, which looks really nice. It's pen-tile display, which means we'll get some pretty good viewing outdoors. Some users aren't huge fans of pen-tile, but I found that this screen looks pretty good. I actually prefer it over my Thunderbolt. We have our standard set of Android buttons along the bottom of the device, as well as our Verizon logo. If we swing around to the side, you'll see we have our micro HDMI and our micro USB. This is for charging data connectivity, and HDMI will let you do mirror mode to your HD TV. You can also use the DLNA app to stream wirelessly to compatible sets. Along the top, you'll notice we have our power button and our headphone jack. Power button is on the left side, which is a little different than some other devices, but it is pretty easy to access. And then we just have our volume rockers along the right side of the device. Pretty minimal on the buttons. On the back, we have our 8 megapixel camera, which can shoot in 1080p, a bit higher than a lot of smartphones out there right now. And we record our audio through this little hole right here, so make sure you don't cover that when you're shooting video. And that's one thing I really like about it. It has a real good feel in the hand. These tapered edges along the side here really make it just fit real good in your hand. As I mentioned, one thing that we want to pay particular attention to is the performance. We do have a dual-core 1 GHz processor. This is the first dual-core 4G LTE smartphone, so it means you get those super fast download and upload speeds, but you also get really fast performance on the device. We notice as we just swipe through our home screens that things are really fast. If we want to move a widget, it's very responsive. I'm not sure why we need all this eye candy, but as you can see, there's no lag as I move this around on the page. As we look at our different apps, we have an app drawer. We can slide back and forth pretty easily. Another nice feature is the ability to turn your Droid Bionic into a mobile hotspot. With this feature, when you turn on mobile hotspot, you can connect up to 8 devices to the 4G LTE network, or to 3G if that's the connection you have at the time. With this, you can get your iPad, your notebook, any other device connected for a small monthly fee. So this is our first look at the Motorola Droid Bionic. It's available starting today at $299 on a 2-year contract, with a off-contract price of just under $600. We're putting it through its paces, and you can check out our full review over at GottaBeMobile.com. But so far, we're pretty impressed with this dual-core 4G LTE device that feels really great in your hand. If you've been waiting for a thin 4G device, then you definitely need to take a closer look.